What's up, Skyline? I'm Caitlin Payne, and I'm here to give you your weekly updates for the week of October 14th, 2015, brought to you by the Skyline View. Before we get on to the news this week, can I just say that it's already halfway through the semester, and I think that's pretty crazy. And you know what that means. Midterms are around the corner, and I hope all you students out there are doing whatever you need to do that's best for yourself to help you study for your finals. Well, your midterms, sorry, not your finals, not yet, but your midterms. So yeah, good luck with those midterms. And with that, we can get on to the news. In news this week, we have two stories written by our news editor, Laura Lujan. The first one is on the San Mateo Community College District Board of Trustees campaign. There's actually 2 people rerunning for seats this year on the board, and there's 5 new people. The next article she wrote is about teacher housing on campus. So Skyline will be providing housing to professors that commute from like the East Bay or further. And there will be certain qualifications to teachers that want to apply for that. Another story we have is on gun control and safety precautions, and it's actually written by our focal point editor, Sarah. And it's pretty much just about like, in the event of like a possible like active shooter on campus or other crises, like what we would do in those situations.
What precautions you would take. And also, I don't know if it was this week, Nancy just told us, our professor, about, I guess, not a shooting that happened at City College.
Oh, no, yeah, it wasn't a shooting.
It wasn't a shooting, but I guess it was a fight between 2 guys.
It was actually, no, I read the article, so there was actually a fight between 3 people at City College of San Francisco, and this happened yesterday.
Oh, yesterday, okay.
Yeah, so pretty much someone pulled out a gun, but they didn't shoot, so, I mean, that's good, but still, it's like, why would you have a gun on you?
So that kind of brings about the whole
gun control and safety.
The big gun control topic, and like, should they be allowed, to carry concealed weapons on campus? Because stuff like this can happen,
Exactly. And so for the last article in our news, we have one in regards to the San Mateo Community College District Board of Trustees again. And this article was written by our editor-in-chief, Gina Lyman, and it's about how this is actually the first time that there's an all-male ballot.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, and for this week's focal point, we have another newspaper edition of Skyline Speaks. We did one for our last print paper on caffeine and how much, like, where people get their caffeine and, like, how much do they have a week and everything.
Yeah, I thought that was interesting.
Yeah, and so now we have another one written by our multimedia reporter, Blynn Beltran, where he went around Skyline asking students their opinions on gun control overall. We also have an article and photo essay by another staff reporter, Chris, on the National Coming Out Day, which was Monday. Yeah, it was on Monday. And the National Coming Out Day they do that every year at Skyline. It's just like a big event for like the gay community, and they hold different activities.
It's surprising that this is actually the first year I've actually heard of it. So
yeah, me too. I never remember seeing it last year, but apparently, I mean, they probably have had it in different parts of the campus. So we might not have seen it last year. And then we have a review written by our chief copy editor, Haley Holmes, on the metal band Trivium's. Their album is called Silence in the Snow. And then for this week's in sports, we have a game story on Skyline's men's soccer team. They played Kenyatta College yesterday, and they lost with a score of 5-1.
Ooh.
Which sucks.
That sucks. Okay.
And we also have another story by our senior staff writer, Steve Perotti, for our sports column, which is called Meathead's Manifesto. And finally, we have a sports profile on Skyline's wrestling team by another staff writer, Andrew Avila.
Alright, so I guess that's it for news, focal point, and sports this week. So we can get back to the newsroom. That's it for these weekly updates. Don't forget to check out our 2 TSV podcasts. We have 1 regular podcast going up, and we have 1 sex podcast up as well. We should warn you though that there is some graphic description and explicit dialogue, but you should still check it out. Also, for multimedia, we have a game review of the Star Wars Battlefront for beta, which is the newest game in the Battlefront series. And also, next Monday, October 19th, is Transfer Day. It will be taking place in the Fireside Dining Room of Building 6, and there will be representatives from different schools there to answer any questions that you might have. So if you're looking to transfer, you should probably go and check that out, and also talk to your counselors and maybe anyone from financial aid and student services. And lastly, check out all of our social media sites. If you haven't already, go ahead and like us on Facebook, follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Vine, and Snapchat. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and be sure to check out our online website, theskylineview.com. My name is Caitlin Payne, and I will see you next week.
Caitlin.